Well, Jamie, end of last season, we talked about the step up to Toyota class. It's very much a real thing now.
Yeah, it's a dream come true. Ever since I first seen these cars, I wanted to jump in one and see what they're like. And now, thanks to Mobile One and the rest of my supporters, I get a chance to do it. It's unbelievable.
So what team are you with?
M2 Competition. They're managed by Mark Pilcher, who's done a lot in Indy cars and A1GP and numerous other classes. He's had success in Toyotas already with Nick Cassidy. He's a great team to be with, and I'm already working with him and working well with him. So, good team, and I'm excited to be part of it.
Where's that team based?
Hamilton, based in Hamilton, yeah.
Is that a few hurdles for you, a bit of commuting to keep in touch?
Yeah. There's a lot of emails flying around at the moment, but we're working through things pretty well, yeah.
All right, one of the stepping stones is this process here you've got today. You've got a car here. It's not quite the race model, but explain to the viewers how it fits into the scheme of things.
Well, thanks to one of my team members, I've got access to a Formula Renault. Basically, what it is the same chassis as the old TRS cars, but a slightly different motor, a little bit less powerful. But it gives me the opportunity to do a heap of laps, get used to how the wings work, how the slicks work, and get used to that type of car. So invaluable sort of testing for us.
So it's something in between the Fords you're in and the ones you're going to.
Yeah, that's right. So another wee stepping stone for me for sure.
Well, explain again to the viewers the difference between the Formula Fords and this and the skills that you need to make the transition.
The Formula Fords, they have a groove tyre, so they move around a lot. They don't have any wings, so there's no downforce involved. They're a great car to step out of karts into, and you can learn a lot from them. Going the next step up, though, like of what this Formula Renault is, you've got slicks and you've got wings, and it's all a whole lot more corner speed, a whole lot more about their braking technique, and there's a lot more there to learn. The cars are lighter, they're faster. It's all about performance and getting your head around that.
So how much time do you actually get in the race car from this before race day?
In this car, we'll get as many laps in as we can. Luckily, down here at Teretonga, we can get in quite a few laps. As far as the actual car itself, they don't actually let you in the car until the week of the event. So everybody's on a level playing field, especially this year because they're all new cars. So everyone's starting from scratch. The best team and the driver that can work well with their team will find that setup that just works. And the first team to do that will be on top the whole season. So that's what we'll be looking for.
All right. Obviously there's a race meet here though, Teretonga.
That's the second round, so that's directly a week afterwards. So can't wait to come down here and get back on the home track in front of the home crowd and show them what I can do. You've
been around Ruapuna before. Is it just markedly from Teretonga in terms of what you need to know?
Yeah, it's a lot more technical in the infield there. And there's some tight hairpins which are really critical on your braking technique to get the most out of them. Whereas Teretonga is a lot more flowing, a lot more open, much faster corners, so they're quite opposite sort of tracks here.
Are we talking about a major step up in horsepower here to this new class?
Yeah, especially from Formula Ford, you're almost double the horsepower. So, and they have an aggressive sort of cam as well that they come onto, so you have to be very careful with how you're applying the power, that's for sure.
And I'm told by the experts that your ability to brake and the timing of the braking and the braking process is the difference between the top drivers and the others. Is that true? Yeah,
that's right. It's all in braking technique when you get down to the finer points of it all. And it's so critical to get it right. It affects how your car turns in, how soon you can get on the power, how easy it is to drive. And if you can't get it right, you're going to struggle.
How many races in this series this season?
There's 15. So there's three at Ruapuna, then they go to Invercargill, up to Hampton Downs, Taupo, and then final round the New Zealand Grand Prix at Mansfield.
Okay, so quite a variety of tracks as you'd expect through a series.
Yeah. I'm lucky to have had seat time on all of them, so I know a bit of a background around all of them, yeah.
Do Hampton Downs suit this style of racing, do you think?
Yeah. There's a few bumps in through the first corner and whatnot that can be a little bit unsettling, but it's a great track. I love going there and can't wait to get back there.
Are you the only novice in this grade this year, or is some of your rivals moving up with you?
I'm the only novice from New Zealand. There's quite a few new drivers from overseas that have come from other categories, such as GP2 even. So a lot of European drivers coming over that'll be exceptionally fast, and really can't wait to sort of judge myself against them and see how we stack up.
Because it is truly an international class of racing, this, isn't it?
That's right. There's 20 cars this season. 17 of them are internationals, I think, so big field.
What does this lead to for the unknown? Is this another progression to another class, or is it perhaps a standout in its own field?
Oh, it is the pinnacle of racing in New Zealand. You don't get any higher in New Zealand, and that's where it's at. The chance to stay in New Zealand and still compete against so many international drivers is a truly unique thing. Something Toyota Racing have done so well over the past 10 or 11 years. So basically, this is it in New Zealand. After that, you got to start heading overseas.
Okay, but it's one step at a time for you. You look at performing well here and keeping that life-work balance. Are you still doing your study?
Yeah, she's on hold at the moment. Actually, for the next couple of months. Just I want to focus completely on this. I think I owe that to my team, to my management team, to my race team, and to my supporters as well, to put everything I can into this. So that's where it's at the moment.
Yeah, very much a team event. You bring on all sorts of experts to help you and give you some tips, haven't you?
Yeah. I'm actually lucky enough today to have the newly appointed chief strategist for McLaren here. So to have him on board and get some information out of him along the way as well is going to be awesome.
How did that connection make? I'm guessing it's a local chap here that pulled a few strings.
Yeah, that's right. It's all about the locals. It's all about Southland. He's actually from Southland himself, so to sort of have that connection is quite cool.
And have you spent any time with them so far, or is it just early days?
Early days, yeah. We'll get into it this afternoon.
So between now and first race day, how much time on the track do you hope to spend hours-wise?
Hours-wise, it's hard to tell. I'm sort of hoping around about 1,000 laps. Yeah.
So you'll be as prepared as you possibly can.
Yeah, every day I'll be trying to get out here, that's for sure.